Welcome back to The Wonderful Life. We're Tim and Deanna. Today's day 5 of our 7-day Western Caribbean cruise aboard the Celebrity Apex. It's a really special day for us. We're docked in Cozumel, Mexico, the place where Deanna and I got married nearly 32 years ago. Our plan is to visit the resort where we got married and spent our honeymoon all those years ago. Will they remember us? Will there be a welcome reception waiting for us? Will they even let us in? Not likely, but I can dream, right? Oh well. Let's go.
Good morning from Cozumel. It is day 5. And what are we doing today? We had breakfast this morning at the Cosmopolitan. It's really the only main dining room that's open for breakfast, and we will be getting off the ship.
No concrete plans in Cozumel. We're bringing snorkel gear in the event. We want to do that near the port. We're going to go visit a hotel where we were married almost 32 years ago.
Yep.
I think it's within walking distance. We'll see.
Well, we were able to take some pictures as we were docking, and it's right by the port. So we'll post some of those pictures as well. Hopefully they'll let us in. I think I said in yesterday's vlog that it is an all-inclusive resort. They don't know we're coming. Obviously, we're not going to be guests, but we would love to walk around and at least reminisce and take some pictures and see how much it's changed since then.
We're going to attempt to walk into town. If not, we'll take a cab. It looks far, but not too far. We'll see what that's like. It's a little overcast. It's not as hot as it could be, so we might be able to pull it off.
Kind of very nice right now. It's not super humid. We had the window or the veranda window down a little while ago, and typically when we open the window, the whole room fogs up with humidity, and it has not done that all day today so far. 77 and low humidity so far.
All right, we'll check in later.
See ya.
So we are off the cruise ship and we are port of Cozumel.
But we can see the hotel that we're going to from here, so looking forward to seeing if they'll let us in.
Pretty high winds out here today.
Yeah, there's another cruise ship out there too. Wonder where they're going to be docking.
So a lot of the excursions involving snorkeling or catamarans were canceled today. We got married here 32 years ago or thereabouts. We saw the cruise port from our hotel.
So this is the cruise port hotel. Several little areas of shops and restaurants.
So this is a small beach that's attached to the hotel that we were married at down below.
When we got married, it was Fiesta Maracana, so Caribe. Memories. Holy moly.
Well, the last time we were here, we had a tuxedo and a wedding dress.
So let's see if they'll let us walk around.
We just walk around. We don't ask.
Oh, yeah?
In my world.
All right. I'm wondering the heck's going on here?
Oh, memories.
Yep. Holy moly.
The excitement was building. All of those special memories from that day nearly 32 years ago began flooding back to us.
Hola. I'm sorry?
¿Me puedes ayudar? Yes. Yeah. So we got married here 30 years ago. Okay. Can we just walk around and take some pictures and leave? You need to leave an ID first. Yeah, we can do that. Thank you.
We got married here 30 years ago. We were on a cruise ship. Is there any way we can just walk around and take some pictures?
Oh. Are you looking for like
Yeah. No, we were. We got married here a long time ago. And we wanted to just kind of like take some pictures.
Shortly after Deanna tried explaining why we were there, this gentleman pulled us aside and requested that we sit through an hour-long timeshare presentation. Not exactly the welcome we'd hoped for. However, we did finally shake free from the timeshare guy and got to see the resort just as we had planned.
And we haven't been back. So we were like, we just wanted to walk around and take some pictures and kind of see what's different. See, the bridge is still there.
The bridge is still there. He said there was no bridge here, but that's where our wedding pictures were taken.
Yeah. Right here? Yeah, right over here. We got married in a little garden section, which was right over here. And then we took pictures along that bridge that goes over the pool. Okay. Yeah, there's another one here too. Yeah. Thank you for letting us. They were very confused, but where? At the lobby? At the desk. They were a little confused. What is your name? Justin. Nice to meet you. I'm Deanna. This is Tim.
There was...
Okay. This one we were here. And it's similar. I mean,
so from then you haven't
we have not been back. Wow. And I do of the cruise port. I remember that.
Could you take our picture on the bridge?
Yeah. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Remember that? That's nuts.
I know.
And you plant 3 flowers.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I had curly hair back then, but...
Yes. Not anymore. Now it's all gray anyway. Good. But we really appreciate you walking around with us.
Okay. Well,
kind of helping us reminisce.
well, have a nice day. Okay?
Thank you too. Thank you.
Oh, that's waves.
Yeah, that's snorkeling today.
So we'll see how far this walk is. We left the resort we got married in, and now we're gonna try and walk the downtown. I think it's a couple miles.
But,
we'll see.
Yeah, we live in Chicago, as we've said 100 times, but we tend to walk everywhere because parking is an issue.
Yeah.
The hotel is nice as it was to kind of reminisce. It's changed a little. They added another tower since 1992. And they assumed we wanted a timeshare presentation and a ride into town, which comes with the package. All we really wanted was to see some of the locations where our wedding took place, where
we took some pictures.
Yeah, wedding pictures where it took a little while. They did come around and just let us see a few of the spots without a 60-minute demonstration.
They took my driver's license, and then we kind of got a timeshare speech to try and convince us to do the timeshare presentation, which was a 60-minute commitment. We really didn't need to go and see the rooms or anything like that. We really just wanted to walk the grounds and reminisce. So that they did allow us to do that finally. Just took some convincing. There's a Hooters,
So yeah, we
ventured the party zone.
we came here for some uniquely Mexican things like Starbucks, which you can only find in Mexico, and Hooters is another exclusively Mexican restaurant chain. And Barry Manilow, I think he was also probably born and raised in Cozumel.
So that's my singing for the day. But I believe the song was talking about Copacabana, Acapulco, Mexico. So maybe that's
Langostino or lobster.
big lobster.
Deanna's gonna have to pose for a picture on the lobster's back.
Oh,
Feel like I'm home. Sunglass Hut, another thing you won't find anywhere else in the world. What is the Spanish word for Hooters? Is there
I didn't hear you.
a Spanish word for Hooters?
Probably Hooters. I don't know.
Oh wait, let's get a look at one of the other creepy photo oppy things, like Dia de los Muertos thing. Cozumel. There's a little sign there, and Deanna's doing her photo op. That was a dog, I assume. Yeah, I see the frogs.
Yeah.
Backside.
Oh, there's a Christmas tree. They're decorating it now. So cool.
Senior frog action.
You watch figures, you big deal. Got your first press.
It's the greeter.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, they do have a Customizable, a Tulum, a Playa del Carmen, a Been There series.
Worth getting is the question.
Been so long.
The only one that we have. I like these cups though. They hold a lot of coffee, and when I'm working, they're very nice.
Yeah,
So
Starbucks existed when we were married. A lot of things didn't exist. 2 children. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty. We don't have those at home.
It's always funny when you walk into a fast food place in a different country or
Sub
coffee.
sandwiches.
Yeah, they have much different food or specialty items in addition to some of the regular stuff. They even have different holiday drinks that we have at home.
Hold on. You want to look at the pharmacy?
So we did get some coffee, iced coffee at Starbucks. I grabbed some antibiotics at the pharmacy for my dog or our dog. And now we're gonna go try and find some food.
There's Jack Sparrow.
Like halfway back to the airport.
Hold on.
Alcohol, somebody got to get drunk.
Yeah,
Funny.
that wasn't the vibe we were aiming for, but
No.
it's a matching set.
Camera.
And we've got a little local shopping area.
Little market-y thing.
Yet another pharmacy.
Nini's
It's a
Restaurant.
friendly waffle. Welcome back. We're just outside of Centro in Cozumel. We walked a little bit towards the cruise port, not very far, and found a little beachfront restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Ordered margaritas.
Cheers, because I'm not in the video. Oh, there we go. Hi.
We each got enchiladas. I got red sauce. Deanna got the mole sauce. Turns out hers was spicier than mine. Go figure.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it was good. It was tasty. Definitely. I probably wouldn't order it again, but it was edible for sure.
Edible. That's not a good.
The chips are very good. The margaritas are very good. The water is beautiful. I'm chill. I'm good.
Yeah, it looks like there's some sort of a dive center of some sort attached to this restaurant.
Yeah, they do snoopa.
Called Genie's Breakfast, Lunch, Dinner. This is the same restaurant that we passed on the way here that had the big fiberglass waffle with the face, arms, and legs on it. It wasn't what drew us here. It was the water in the background. But, and it seems this entire cruise and everywhere we go, there's covers of popular songs in the U.S. done in ways that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
ACDC right now.
It is. So.
Yeah, I don't think ACDC planned for their music to play like this. Well, the cruise excursions were pretty rigorous today. So many people we met on the ship that had full days planned like they did yesterday when we were in Belize. We were just taking it easy. Thank you.
Yeah, we had run into a couple at breakfast this morning. We're going to just keep flipping back and forth. We ran into a couple at breakfast that we had met, and they said that they did a 7-hour excursion in Belize yesterday where they had taken the boat ride into town and then another boat ride all the way out to the reef, which we looked at and considered, but it was going to be like hours and hours of travel just to get there. And we really, I wasn't up for that yesterday, and we had a lot of work to do by doing filming when people were off the ship. So we chose not to, but they said that it was a 7-hour excursion.
So right now we're listening to a really wacky rendition of a Wham song. Whatever works, I guess. But yeah, so far so good. And we saw what we really came here to see, and that was primarily that resort.
Yeah.
They seemed stunned when we said we hadn't been back in the 30 plus years.
1992.
Cozumel's not our favorite place. I was already planning a trip here when I met Deanna, so that turned into a wedding and a honeymoon. And the girl that showed us around was born the year we were married, so I'm sure she doesn't remember us. Yeah, so we are gonna head back to the ship and probably chill at the pool or something. We've gotten a whole lot of sun time. We went to the pool that one day, and that's all so far.
We were busy doing other things, so there are some very good shows tonight. So we do plan on seeing the Tree of Life, which is supposed to be amazing. That's at 7:00. Probably grab dinner after that, and then we'll see where the night takes us. But that's the plan for now. And I don't know. Yeah, like Tim said, maybe we'll go to the pool or hot tub or something today. So it could be a hot tub day with a breeze and everything instead of the pool.
Yeah, I think the viewers want to see more of me in a swimsuit, is my guess.
I think you're wrong about that, but anyway.
No, so we just want to have a little color before we go back to the frozen tundra.
We're going to be in Grand Cayman tomorrow. We're going to be snorkeling, so.
Yeah. Today's kind of clouds and sun and high wind, but it's a very comfortable temperature. So we'll see you back on the ship in a bit.
Yep.
Yep, it's a spitting lizard.
It is a shower lizard.
Or eel or something. I think maybe it's an eel.
Yeah, it probably is.
All right. Alrighty, I have made a pit stop on the way back to the ship to check out some tidal pools along the way. Deanna did not want to be adventurous and join me for this part of the excursion here. But yeah, there's a giant tide pool right here along the coast. No fish of any sort, but it's really kind of scenic with the waves crashing like this, the higher winds. And you see all of the little fishing boats and such going by. Over on the side, you'll see the Ultramar ferry cruise ships in the distance, and Stingray Beach just to our right. That's it. I found a fish. A little baby fish, but a fish nonetheless. And some little crabs. Teeny crabs.
The weather was so nice, and the lunchtime margaritas had given us a boost of energy, so we walked back to the ship rather than taking a cab. As the ship pulled away from Cozumel, we prepared for a full evening of entertainment, activities, and dining as the sun set over the ocean.
Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Don't you know we're going out into sun, 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 here it comes. And when you go, I'll follow you down.
After a chill time listening to jazz, we headed up to the pool deck to join the deck party.
Good evening, everyone. Day 5. It's been a while. After we got back to the ship from Cozumel, we decided to swim for a while, grab a couple of drinks. We went to the outdoor pool and the solarium. It was nice out.
We were at the outside pool. They had a lot of good activities going. The cruise director's assistants had a few things going that were really entertaining. We went to the, what do they call the mast grill, and we each got, I got a, cheeseburger.
It's a grill that's on the outside of the pool area, and they had hamburgers, cheeseburgers, turkey burgers, and hot dogs that they were grilling.
And french fries.
Exactly, and french fries with a variety of toppings. I got a turkey burger, and I was expecting it to be one of those frozen turkey burgers, and it was homemade. Like, it looked like it was ground turkey in a patty on a bun. I was pretty impressed.
I had a regular cheeseburger with fries, of course, and iced tea. They have a dispenser that has juices and teas and things, which is kind of handy. You don't have to go back to the bar by the pool, which is a long wait in most cases. I know when we were by the pool, Deanna tried to get the attention of the server that wanders around the pool deck, and it was pretty tricky. And there's some people that that every day they're
and the assistant cruise director was walking around, and I must have said something out loud, and he commented on what I said, and I said, no, I'm just looking to get a drink. And he turned around and yelled for the server over the microphone on the entire pool deck to have somebody come and help me. So that was kind of nice, but at the same time embarrassing.
Yeah, it shouldn't take that to get a drink. But so we had a little snack because we knew we were going to be seeing a show and having dinner late. So went back to the room, got all spruced up, went down and saw Tree of Life, which was an amazing show.
It was so good. We're at least I'm kind of a musical theater geek, but I wasn't sure what to expect because I'm used to just normal Broadway shows or off-Broadway shows, and this was so different with the 180 like LCD screen behind the stage, and the talent of the dancers and singers was pretty good. It was amazing.
Very comfortable seating. There's so many good sight lines of the stage. And when you've got that 300, well, not 360, but it's a 180 degree LED screen behind, it really, puts you into the middle of the performance.
We really like the theater here on the Celebrity Apex. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, I don't think I've ever been on a cruise ship, and it's just as nice as something I would see in Chicago, if not better. After that, we went back to Normandie for dinner tonight. It's one of the main dining rooms. It is the French themed dining room. I ordered just off of the main menu, which was in every main dining room tonight. Tim ordered off of the French menu again. He had the duck. I had a pork medallion scallopini marsala, which was very, very good. For appetizers, I had a Caesar salad, and they had these little pastry puffs with spinach and cheese, and there was supposed to be olives in it, but I don't eat olives. So I asked I thought it was maybe like on the outside as a garnish or whatnot, and so I asked the server about it, and I said, "Are the olives on the inside?" And he said, "Yes." And I went, "Oh, okay, that's okay. I'll find something else." He's like, "Do you not want the olives?" And I said, "No, I really don't." And he's like, "We can make it without it." And they made a full pastry puff thing without the olives for me. So that was really impressive.
Of all three main dining rooms that we've been to so far, I know we've only been to Cosmopolitan for breakfast, but I am, very impressed with this restaurant. It's been,
out of all,
Normandie is by far the most
attentive. Besides the Tree of Life show, there was a really cool band in the Grand Atrium that we listened to for a while. There was also the deck party up on the pool deck tonight, so we went up there for a little bit.
But before that, they had a jazz show in the club, and we filmed the club when we first boarded the ship, when it was empty, and but when you see it, there's been a number of shows there, like Caravan, which we weren't able to get to, which I kind of regret. But the jazz show was impressive. It was legit jazz. It was very well done. And the vibe is very low key and cool. The bartender we had was, very good.
Right. I asked him to make me a French martini, and he kind of gave me this look because there is an actual martini bar on this ship. And he's like, "Well, I probably shouldn't make this, but I will for you."
So it was a nice vibe. The people there were super friendly.
So we tried to go to a little bit of everything tonight. Getting back to the deck party, man, it's cool up on the pool deck at night. It was the first time we had been up there.
There's an amazing amount of the ship's surface that lights up. During the day, you just assume it's a structural thing, but there's a lot of strobe effects. There's lights changing colors. There's they place a few things in there just for the party, but the cruise ship alone has a lot going on when it comes to a party and a DJ.
It was good. It was good. There were quite a few people up there. I wouldn't say it's packed. The pool deck itself is very big on this ship, way bigger than what we're used to. The pool is gorgeous too. But we have a pretty rocky evening. The captain came on board earlier tonight and said that we're going to be hitting some pretty high seas, and the ship has actually been rocking. We have some video of that with the pool sloshing around as well. After that whole thing, we did go to the casino. We did our $100 play of the day, slot play of the day. We'll get that eventually.
You had it, and now you lost it.
I did.
But we played a game that was recommended by one of the people we met in the Facebook group. for this sailing.
We did Wheel of Fortune tonight.
And being the old people that we are, we're very familiar with Wheel of Fortune because it's right about the time we settled down.
Sit down and have dinner.
Back in Chicago. So, I mean, in the beginning, Vanna was pretty rough.
Yeah.
And we
wound up actually switching machines to the one right next to us. Switched over to that machine, even though we weren't down very much.
No, we $30 win on a penny slot is...
No, yeah. So
that's happiness for us. So after we finished the casino, we went to the Martini Bar. We met some people from New York, and they had just won $1,600. So our bragging over winning $30
was laughable.
But no, anytime you walk out of the casino with the same amount of money you walked in with,
that's a win.
Yeah, unless you didn't actually hit a button on anything. But no, we played for a fair amount of time. It was entertaining, and we hit a bonus. If you don't hit a bonus,
we hit a couple bonuses.
That's a bummer, but yes.
So the Martini Bar was very nice. We caught the tail end of the band that was playing there tonight. Met some very nice people at the bar. Had a nightcap, and now we're back in the room. Yep. I think we made some friends with the bartenders.
Yeah,
tonight.
The bartender was. We were discussing tequilas on the ship, and if you've seen our Mexican vlogs, that I brag about not being in any way affected by tequila, but in this case, I'd already had a few bourbons at the jazz bar.
Yeah, exactly.
So that. This is not. That was a bad situation. The gentleman showed us. I
may be just a tad more sober than Tim.
The bartender said, "This is the best tequila we have," and I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll have a tequila sunrise." And it was as if I had just insulted his mother.
Yeah, his mouth kind of dropped to the floor.
No, this is not the tequila you mix with, simple sugar and orange juice, and he just said, "Okay, I'll do it," but he was
reluctant and walked away kind of with his head down.
So I had to save face and say, no, just pour it on the rocks and I'll be fine. But yeah, so it's so nice to see the personality from these bartenders because during the day those bars are really busy and they don't have the time.
The last time we saw him, he seemed a bit stressed.
Yeah, so. They don't have the time to discuss anything. They've got so many people holding up their cards and trying to order. So the later you get there, the more relaxed things are, and it was so nice. The gentleman that we had met that was on the ship from New York has a tequila collection, so it was
a nice end to the evening.
Yeah,
so
very nice. And tomorrow
we're in Grand Cayman.
God willing, the wind and the waves won't keep us from the tender. That if there was a concrete pier, we would be pulling into.
It's a tender port, we're gonna have to kind of leave it to the Mother Nature, I guess, to make that decision for us. The captain won't put us in jeopardy by any means, so we'll have to see what happens in the morning, and we may wind up with an extra sea day. I hope not, because we have a good day planned for tomorrow if we wind up on land, but we'll keep you all posted in the morning.
All right. Thanks for spending the day with us, and we'd like to remind you to like the videos,
subscribe, and ask questions if you have any.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night. Bye.
Thanks for coming along with us today. Watch for our Day 6 video, where we spend a glorious day in Grand Cayman, coming to our channel very soon. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe. Until next time, keep living the wonderful life.